Richard Jefferson. Birthplace, Los Angeles, California, United States of America. More Richard Jefferson, 292 of 786. The top NBA players of all time, 35 of 135. The best small forwards of all time, 85 of 227. The greatest offensive players in NBA history. Dick LeBeau. Birthplace, London, Ohio, United States of America. More 304 of 1323. The best football players ever, 12 of 119. The best Detroit Lions of all time, 57 of 432. The greatest defenders in NFL history. Richard Rodgers. Birthplace, Arverne, New York City, New York, United States of America. More Richard Rodgers. The best musicals by Rodgers and Hammerstein, 1895 of 2443. The most influential people of all time, 149 of 816. These poetic geniuses wrote your favorite songs of all time. Richard Dean Anderson. Birthplace, Minneapolis, Minnesota, United States of America. More Richard Dean Anderson, 55 of 75. The greatest guest appearances in The Simpsons history, 881 of 1883. The greatest actors and actresses in entertainment history, 220 of 238 actors you would watch. Read the phone book. Dick Gregory. Birthplace, St. Louis, Missouri, United States of America. More Dick Gregory. 3 of 17 celebrities who died in pairs and trios, 126 of 315 American stand-up comedians, the best comics in the USA, 7 of 23 men who resent their parents for having them circumcised. Dick Clark. Birthplace, Mount Vernon, New York, United States of America. More Dick Clark. 235 of 753 people we wish were still alive, 7 of 52. The game show hosts with the most, 27 of 54. The best Emmy hosts ever. Richard Strauss. Birthplace, Munich, Germany. More Richard Strauss. 16 of 368. The best classical composers, 265 of 403. Famous role models we'd like to meet in person. Dick Wolf. Birthplace, New York City, New York, United States of America. More Dick Wolf. The best Dick Wolf shows and TV series, 83 of 309. Famous people most likely to live to 100, 103 of 432. Famous tall men over 6 tall. Richard E. Grant. Birthplace, Mbabe, Swaziland. More Richard E. Grant. 161 of 239. The greatest British actors of all time, 104 of 194. Celebrities who identify as atheists, 17 of 1919. Actors who were incredibly close to playing Harry Potter characters. Richard Ramirez. Birthplace, El Paso, Texas, USA. More Richard Ramirez. Test. After killing 14 people, the Night Stalker was taken down by a 13-year-old. 95 of 130. Famous American serial killers, 15 of 61. The scariest serial killers in history. Dick Allen. Birthplace, Wampum, Pennsylvania. More Dick Allen. 35 of 511. The best baseball players not in the Hall of Fame, 31 of 708. The best hitters in baseball history, 98 of 582. the greatest baseball players of all time. Richard Wagner. More Richard Wagner 158 of 1355 The greatest minds of all time 136 of 525 Which artist would you bring back from the dead to write one more song 172 of 1891 The greatest musical artists of all time. Ricky Schroder. Birthplace, New York City, USA, New York. More Ricky Schroder 74 of 110 The greatest 80s teen stars 71 of 191 The greatest child stars who are still acting 18 of 28 Celebrities who wrestled in school. Ricky Skaggs. Birthplace, Cordell, Kentucky, United States of America. More Ricky Skaggs. The best Ricky Skaggs albums of all time 19 of 291. The top country artists of all time 44 of 215. The greatest classic country and western artists of all time. Ricky Ponting. Birthplace, Launceston, Australia. Richard Widmark. Birthplace, Sunrise Township, Minnesota, United States of America. More Richard Widmark 235 of 1017. The best actors in film history 221 of 302. The greatest actors who have never won an Oscar for acting 11 of 15. What Marilyn Monroe's colleagues said about working with her. Richard Dent. Birthplace, Atlanta, Georgia. More Richard Dent 11 of 96. The greatest defensive ends of all time 7 of 144. The greatest Chicago Bears of all time. Ricky Nelson. Birthplace, Teaneck, New Jersey, United States of America. More Ricky Nelson. The best Ricky Nelson albums of all time 56 of 603. The best rock vocalists 97 of 739. The best singers of all time. Dick Van Patten. Birthplace, New York City, USA, New York, Kew Gardens. Richard Ayoade. Birthplace, Eurasia, United Kingdom, London, England, Whips Cross. More Richard Ayoade 5 of 173. The funniest British and Irish comedians of all time 35 of 39. The very best black directors. Ranked 16 of 32. The funniest deadpan comedians of all time. Rich Gannon. Birthplace, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. More Rich Gannon 66 of 252. The best quarterbacks of all time 214 of 322 people who should be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame 39 of 73. The best quarterbacks to never win a Super Bowl. Richard Thompson. Birthplace, England, London. More Richard Thompson 483 of 1728. The best rock bands of all time 153 of 225. The greatest living rock songwriters 188 of 639. The greatest lead guitarists of all time. Richard Dawkins. Birthplace, Nairobi, Kenya. More Richard Dawkins. The best Richard Dawkins books 241 of 1172. Best writers of all time. Ricky Williams. Birthplace, San Diego, California, United States of America more Ricky Williams 39 of 206 the best NFL running backs of all time 12 of 83 the best Heisman Trophy winners of all time. Richard Hatch. Birthplace, Newport, Rhode Island, United States of America more Richard Hatch 51 of 170 the best Survivor contestants that ever played 21 of 38 the all-time greatest Survivor winners 53 of 124 the worst people the history of reality TV. Richard Jenkins. Birthplace, DeKalb, Illinois, United States of America more Richard Jenkins 598 of 1883 the greatest actors and actresses in entertainment history 118 of 126 celebrities you'd let babysit your kid 351 of 416 celebrities whose deaths will be the biggest deal. Richard Seymour. Birthplace, Gadsden, South Carolina more Richard Seymour 54 of 96 the greatest defensive ends of all time 200 of 329 the most obnoxious athletes 30 of 83 the greatest defensive tackles of all time. Richard Marx. Birthplace, USA, Chicago, Illinois more Richard Marx 235 of 603 the best rock vocalists 313 of 383 the greatest musical artists of the 90s 97 of 195 the greatest male pop singers of all time. Dick Dale. Birthplace, Boston, Massachusetts, USA more Dick Dale 17 of 55 straight-edge celebrities 690 of 1728 the best rock bands of all time 334 of 525 which artist would you bring back from the dead to write one more song? Richard Hamilton. Birthplace, Coatesville, Pennsylvania more Richard Hamilton 25 of 175 the greatest shooting guards in NBA history 3 of 41 the greatest UConn basketball players of all time 63 of 227 the greatest offensive players in NBA history. Richard Branson. Birthplace, England, London more Richard Branson 23 of 25 wealthy people who are basically supervillains 17 of 54 the most influential CEO of all time 240 of 439 famous men you'd want to have a beer with. Ricky Rubio. Birthplace, El Masnou, Spain more Ricky Rubio 207 of 786 the top NBA players of all time 62 of 102 the most likable players in the NBA today 58 of 232 the best white players in NBA history. Richard Harris. Birthplace, Limerick, Republic of Ireland more Richard Harris 879 of 2443 the most influential people of all time 26 of 113 the best English actors of all time. Richard Sherman. Birthplace, Compton, California. Richard Armitage. Birthplace, Huncote, United Kingdom more Richard Armitage 19 of 50 the best celebrity Star Wars cameos, ranked 18 of 51 the top casting choices for the next James Bond, actor 146 of 239 the greatest British actors of all time. Richard Madden. Birthplace, Elderslie, United Kingdom, more Richard Madden 14 of 31, the best Scottish actors working today 8 of 29, the most eligible bachelors of 2021 9 of 61, the best Scottish actors of all time. Dick Lane. Birthplace, Austin, Texas, more Dick Lane, 1 of 80, the best NFL player, nicknames 44 of 1323, the best football players ever, 3 of 119, the best Detroit Lions of all time. Ricky Steamboat. Birthplace, West Point, New York, USA, more Ricky Steamboat, 12 of 468, the greatest pro wrestlers of all time, 6 of 86, the best WWE superstars of the 80s, 59 of 69, the best WWE superstars of the 90s. Richard Burton. Birthplace, Pontrydyfin, United Kingdom, more Richard Burton, inside the tumultuous romance of Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton, the best Richard Burton movies, 148 of 310, the coolest actors ever. Richard Attenborough. Birthplace, East of England, Eurasia, Cambridgeshire, United Kingdom, Cambridge. Dick Cheney. Birthplace, Lincoln, Nebraska, United States of America, more Dick Cheney, 239 of 302, the most influential politicians in American history, 66 of 107 famous politicians you'd want to have a beer with, 37 of 46, the greatest vice presidents of all time. Ricky Martin. Birthplace, San Juan, Puerto Rico, more Ricky Martin, the best Ricky Martin albums of all time, 603 of 739, the best singers of all time, 191 of 316, the greatest singers of the past 30 years. Dick Van Dyke. Birthplace, West Plains, Missouri, United States of America, more Dick Van Dyke, 162 of 1017, the best actors in film history, 900 of 1891, the greatest musical artists of all time, 43, 339, the funniest people of all time. Richard Dreyfuss. Birthplace, New York City, New York, United States of America, more Richard Dreyfuss, the best Richard Dreyfuss movies, 164 of 264, the best male actors working today, 285 of 309, famous people most likely to live to 100. Dick Butkus. Birthplace, Chicago, Illinois, USA, more Dick Butkus, 78 of 150 athletes you didn't know were conservative, 392 of 904, celebrity death pool, 2021, 1449 of 1816, the best athletes of all time. Richard Chamberlain. Birthplace, Los Angeles, Beverly Hills, California, United States of America. Richard Pryor. Birthplace, Peoria, Illinois, United States of America, more Richard Pryor, the best Richard Pryor movies, Richard Pryor quotes. Richard Gere. Birthplace, USA, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Richard Nixon. Birthplace, California, contiguous United States of America, Orange County, United States. More Richard Nixon. 12 little known facts about Nixon that prove he was way weirder than you thought. 29 of 44. Which U.S. presidents do you wish were in charge right now? 1162 of 1355. The greatest minds of all time. Ricky Gervais. Birthplace, Southeast England, Eurasia. Reading, United Kingdom. England. More Ricky Gervais. The best Ricky Gervais shows and TV series. 15 of 233. The funniest stand-up comedians of all time. 33 of 174. The best Hot Ones guests ever.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.